what do you make of the Northern Ireland part of the Brexit deal? As I said in my introduction, for a lot of us outside the UK, these dynamics are very interesting to see. Is it really viable to have this sort of agreement last long term?
Well, I think, first of all, for many of us who campaigned for Brexit, were deeply surprised at the initial arguments that Northern Ireland should be in some way separated from the United Kingdom by following the rules of the European Union, as you've stated already to your audience, and thus create a divide down the waters between Northern Ireland and the United Kingdom, or to try and keep a borderless scenario between the Republic of Ireland and Northern Ireland. And first of all, that was a surprise. Secondly, is it sustainable? I don't think it can be, because you're creating almost three dynamics. There's a dynamic between the European Union and the Republic of Ireland in terms of the way that they have freedom of movement, freedom of trade, i.e. the way it was before Brexit. Then you have this new coerced scenario between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, where businesses will have to get used to a different set of rules, where individuals will have to try and understand rules that differ to the third scenario, that of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. Yeah. And the vast majority of business and trade between Northern Ireland is within Wales, England and Scotland. So it's going to be very difficult to sustain that in the long term.
Alex, what are your thoughts? Because, it does seem that we already have a very different rule in place for that border, right? So do you see that as being sustainable?
Well, remember the backdrop to this. Northern Ireland voted by 57% to stay in the EU. Both sides, the EU and Britain, were signatories to the agreeing to uphold the Good Friday Agreement on preserving no hard border in Northern Ireland. So whatever the economics of this may be, that the political backdrop is that a clear majority of the Northern Ireland populace wish to remain in the EU, and therefore the withdrawal protocol commits them to staying in the single market for goods and, of course,